Burlington Mayor Marianne Meed Ward joins us this morning for her weekly update on the city. The freshly vaccinated first dose. Congratulations.
Right there. Yeah.
Right there.
Awesome.
I know. I saw the gun show on Twitter.
That was great. 61% of Halton residents now have been vaccinated, so it's awesome.
That is awesome. Yeah, and I know you have weekly check-ins with Joe Brandt. How's the situation there?
It is good. You know, the numbers, everything is going in the right direction. We're still not out of the woods yet. I think that's the clearest message. So don't let your guard down. Keep wearing that mask and, stay 6 feet apart from people you don't live with. But we can, slowly start to add back some new activities. And we got our outdoor amenities, which is great, and our splash pads for the long weekend. So we were very thankful to the province for that.
Yeah, speaking of, when will outdoor pools reopen, and are you hiring for summer programs?
We are. Summer program registration starts imminently. It might have actually already started. And we are hiring people. We are assuming that we'll probably be able to reopen with restrictions, so limited numbers. It's kind of deja vu. We were in this place last summer, and just to give an idea of what the restrictions have meant in terms of impact, we would have over 1,000 kids in our summer camp program, and I think with physical distancing and the restrictions on numbers, we only had about less than half of that last summer. So that's probably what's going to happen again this year. Yeah. But it's every 21 days we get news of new openings, and I think pools are on the next step, as we say. Right.
Burlington was in the news this morning. Halton providing testing kits for small and medium-sized businesses, and the Burlington Chamber of Commerce was involved in a big way.
This is great news for our community. I've had a lot of businesses reach out. So reach out directly to our Team Burlington folks, which includes our Chamber, Tourism, Downtown Business Association, Aldershot Business Association, of course, our ECDEV department. And they are at the front of the curve on this, making sure that people can test. And that's one of the keys to reopening, is making sure that there can be rapid tests performed so that right away before you're showing symptoms if you have COVID, and you can isolate and take precautions and not infect the rest of your workplace. So it's a really big step forward in our battle against COVID.
Yeah, and where do we direct people to get these?
Team Burlington website, Chamber of Commerce, or Burlington Economic Development. All of them have information, and they are being distributed today.
Okay, one thing we haven't talked about, I was driving through the Mount Nemo area, beautiful area where my mom grew up, and I saw the no quarry signs are back. And of course, this was an issue, was it back in 2004? Now the company that owns the quarry there, they're looking to expand again. How far along is this, and when does council get involved?
Great question. So they have, Nelson Quarry has submitted an application to expand to the south, as well as expand and really take over and quarry an existing golf course and green space. They've bought that property, so all of that parkland and green space, if this goes through, would disappear for quarrying. The first stop on the approval process is actually the Niagara Escarpment Commission, because this is governed by the NEC. So they have the first review. The review is underway. Studies have been submitted. Additional studies have been submitted. Our staff at both the city and the region are reviewing those documents, submitting questions and comments to the NEC. But ultimately, the NEC will make the first decision. If they give it the green light, then it goes to regional council. There are regional interests, and also city council for a vote. But if NEC says no, that's it. That it doesn't go any further.
Okay.
So there's still a ways ahead in terms of processing the application, but the first stop on the journey is the NEC.
Okay, well, we'll keep following that. The strategic plan has been approved. Last week we were talking about future density in Burlington, but what are some of the big takeaways from the plan?
Well, we want to make sure that we have a community where people can work and live here, so they don't have to commute outside for jobs. We've got affordable housing. We've got protecting our tree canopy. We've got, a lot of those things that people have been asking for. So this plan was developed in the last term of council as a 25-year plan. The new council has put our own stamp on it to make sure that we are looking at all aspects of what it means to build a great community, and made some updates. And we started to put some metrics in there. So what does it mean to have a great tree canopy. Well, it means achieving 35% canopy coverage. So we're starting to put some of those measurements into the plan, which weren't there before, so that we can track progress and see how well we're doing, between now and 2040, when the 25 years are up. But we will be checking in many more times before then on the plan.
Yeah, and we love checking in with you. We'll see you again next week. Burlington Mayor Marianne Meed Ward. Good to see you.
Thanks a lot, Bob. Great to see you.